Wait a minute. Ooh, there was some light. Hi. This is just a random live. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, testing. My mama used to say that. Oh, let me see. Hi guys in the world, whoever you are. If you come across this light, where the hell my gum go, bruh? Oh, okay. I was gonna say testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, it's drama. Hey, okay. Let me tell y'all what I was hearing before I hit this button. It's crazy. This is what I was hearing. I hope y'all can hear me because this thing came through the speakers of the car. And I don't know if it's going. Anyway, it don't matter. It should be going. Hey, this is what I heard before I hit the button. And I don't know where this came from, but I heard this. What the? Hold on, this motherfucking thing drive me crazy. I heard this. Don't worry about this, okay? It's crazy. This ain't nothing but the devil. Every time I'm gonna hit this button, this motherfucker get all crooked. Shut up. This is what I was hearing before I hit the button. God don't like ugly and he ain't too fond of pretty. Ooh! Who need to hear that? I don't know why that popped in my head, but it did. And I was like, what the hell? God don't like ugly and he ain't too fond of pretty. I don't know where that saying came from, who and why. I used to hear people say that when I was younger, but I sure heard it. I heard it. So I just had to hop on just because, y'all, I just finished wrapping up driving, doing a little bit of lift. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna take me a little nap. But just something said, pop on here because I don't know, I was sitting here getting my little goodie bag and whatever. And I was like, I'm gonna go and take me a little power nap real quick and then come back outside. But this is what I heard. I heard that God don't like ugly and he ain't too fond of pretty. What? That's one of them old folks saying. I remember hearing that when I was a kid. So I don't know what that's about, but I had to just tell y'all what I heard before I pushed the button. And tell y'all some other stuff that went down. So for me personally, I had an uneventful night, you know, driving around. Like I say, I don't mind people. I love people. So when I be meeting these folks, they crack me up. Even when they be tipsy, they be funny. So I had an uneventful night, but let me tell y'all what I did come across. And it's going to be a warning for somebody. This lady, these 3 people I picked up from a, it was like I don't know if it's a nightclub, a lounge area or whatever. Well, one of the 3 girls actually came to that club or whatever this lounge area, this lounge place was. She came there with a group of friends that ended up leaving her. And so these 3 ladies that I picked up, they were just helping her get somewhere safe because all her friends had left her. The one of the 3 people. So 2 people knew each other. The other girl was like just lost and kind of tipsy as fuck, and her friends left her. College girl, right? And on top of that, somebody stole the girl's phone, and her friends knew that her phone was stolen, and they still left her. So for me, I'm not going through nothing crazy, but I don't know who you are, but I'm hearing this: audit your circle, because that girl was distraught. And ain't no way somebody that's your friends, people who claim to your friends, supposed to be leaving you. Especially when you talking about you going out with somebody, you out in a place, even if you've been there before. When you go out with people that's supposed to be your friends, A, you lost your phone, B, you getting a little tipsy, then they gonna just ghost you like that. And these is college age girls. They ain't no freshmen. They was juniors and shit. They was old enough to know better, but they left this girl. And what that put on my heart, I said, damn, thank God them two other girls that were strangers saw her by herself and like a little tipsy and like lost and disheveled and going through whatever she was going through, where they called the Uber and got her home safely and was trying to help her find her phone and all this kind of stuff. Didn't know her from Adam, but then her so-called friends left her. So somebody need to hear that, because this be happening to folks probably left and right all over the world. Audit your circle. Audit your circle. And when you be getting these funny feelings about people that claim they're your friends, but sometimes you be getting this weird energy from them and you don't know whether they legit or not, or if they loyal or not. You be having this iffy feeling. Man, when somebody is real, you shouldn't have no weird vibes coming off them where you have to be questioning shit. or you feeling like I'm unsure where our relationship lies as far as our friendship. When you gotta question stuff, cut these kind of people off. Because when somebody is true and loyal and they have goodwill towards you, it's apparent. They ain't got to be jumping through a whole bunch of hoops and doing a bunch of stuff for you, but you can just feel, you can see how they move, you can feel it when you're in their presence, you just know. But when you got to start questioning this shit, them people that, I don't even care if you still kind of feel like, no, they my friend, and them definitely people you ain't supposed to be going nowhere with, where you potentially might be in a vulnerable position, like tipsy and at a bar. If you can't quite tell whether you can trust them or not when you ain't in that situation, you definitely don't need to be going out with them, because they will leave you like they left that girl, and somebody could have killed her. That's how people get killed. But that right there, that just put, that was on my heart heavy. And I said, well, first of all, I just want to hop on here because I was hearing that God don't like ugly, he ain't too fond of pretty. I don't know why that came to my head, because I don't talk like that. But just secondly, I said, you know, that's why you got to get to some point where you can trust yourself and trust your intuition and how you feel when you in people's energy and company. This could be family too, because that's the other thing. Family be on bullshit, and just like friends. And if you got to question how you feel around them, question where their loyalty lie. If they be moving funny, be trying to subtly undercut your self-confidence, be trying to like insult you in weird ass way, all that old weirdo shit, be throwing jabs but be trying to laugh like it's a funny joke, hee hee ha ha. Hell no, cut them idiots off, because they jealous of you, and they would do something to hurt you, like leave you when you done lost your phone and when you out. That's where that sacrifice shit come from. People be jealous of you and you don't even be knowing why the fuck they be jealous of you, and half the time they be having more shit than you. But that just show it ain't about stuff. Like what they say, it ain't what's on you, it's what's in you. And sometimes people can see a light that you carry, something that you carry that makes them sick, and they don't even know why. But when you feel funny in somebody's company, cut their ass off, because they toxic and they will do something to harm you. They'll offer you fake refuge, like they trying to look out for your best interest just to get you in their company, to try to insult you, all of those weirdo shit. Cut them kind of people off. Get them a chance to heal or whatever their problem is. But that ain't your problem. But just know they're not loyal, and they somebody that you have to be careful. Deal with with a long handle spoon, or however the hell they say that. And this could be anybody. It could be a friend that you had for years. It could be family. It could be college mates. Y'all could be on the same team. It don't matter. If somebody got you feeling like you got to question your, you know, the true loyalty of the relationship or friendship, the moment you start feeling like that energetically, that's somebody. If you got to question that, then you don't need to be around them. Because somebody who's legit and mean what they say and say what they mean and would never do anything to harm you or hurt you, you just know that. It's just clear. It's just clear. It's no doubt. You don't have that shaky weirdo shit. Cut them people off, because they don't mean you no good, and they jealous of you. They're period. They're jealous of you. I don't care what it look like superficially. Anybody who would do something to hurt you, when you know that you're a good person, you know that you an upright person, this is somebody who's jealous of you. They're jealous of you. Cut them off. You don't got no business being around nobody that's jealous of you. You don't got no business hanging out and doing shit like that, going on trips with people who give you that weirdo ass energy. None of that. None of that, because that's somebody who would leave you when you would need somebody to be in your corner the most. Like when you lost your phone and you somewhere tipsy and you could be kidnapped. Y'all be hearing them stories. People be getting sacrificed and stuff. And them typically be people who be chosen people by God, and who got a light that's shining through them that's so powerful that people be jealous of them. And you don't even know what the fuck. You don't even be knowing that they be jealous of you. But when you feel that weirdo energy, cut that off and protect yourself. Because typically them people who live in internal chaos and shit. And all they want to do is pull you into that type of energy and pull your ass down, because they ain't got no sense of inner peace going on in their life. Cut them kind of people off. Cut them off. So they won't harm you and hurt you. And that's why the discernment and all that shit, that's important. Because I couldn't believe that. She in college with these girls and did 2 and 3 years of college with them already. Y'all they damn about to graduate together. And they gonna leave her tipsy? And she done lost her phone and some stranger girls had to take her home? What kind of shit is that? So whoever you are, stop second guessing it. If you feel funny around somebody, I don't care who it is, distance yourself so you can really look at it and see it from a higher perspective and zoom the fuck out. Sometimes when you all up on it, you still keep gaslighting your own self, thinking like, oh no, I've been knowing. No, they wouldn't. Oh yes, the fuck they would. If they unhealed and toxic as hell, they would do something to hurt you. They would do something to sabotage you. They would do something like leave you when you lost your phone, knowing your ass tipsy and can get stolen or raped by somebody. And then come back like, oh, I didn't know. Hell no, they know. But they be jealous of your ass and they be wanting malice shit that happened to you, but they'll never admit that shit. So when you feel like that in your spirit, go with that and believe that and cut that shit off. That had pissed me off like hell no. Because I know people that's like that. Some dirty ass people. Cut them off. Audit your circle. Stop overlooking red flags and weirdo shit. If you feel funny in people's energy, that means something. That's your body. That's your body telling you something. Stop ignoring that. Stop ignoring that. Please. Because you'll end up in them situations. I remember seeing them things on social media. Them girls, it'd be a group of girls go travel way the fuck out, way somewhere. And out of all the girls, the one girl who was the most humble, the most beautiful, really striving towards something, she wound up motherfucking dead. And all her friends gone and shit. Like, what the fuck? Oh, no. So that's why you even got to be careful before you even be traveling with motherfucking people. Because people be moving funny and shiesty. That pissed me off. So that's for somebody. Stop second guessing the way you feel around certain people. I don't care who it is. If they give you that funny vibe, you need to pay attention to that. Period. And if that means that you have to cut quite a few people off and you by yourself a while, so be it. At least you're alive and you got some peace of mind. And you ain't got to be around people and in company of people who claiming they for you. They're loyal and they're not. Something's up with that. And it ain't that they always been like that, but something didn't happen to them. Somewhere they done got hurt by somebody. Something got them bitter and cold and disloyal and got them like a monster outside out here. But that ain't your problem. You ain't got to be in the company of nobody that's like that. I don't care how long you've been knowing them. I don't care what their relationship is to you, whether relative, best friend. I don't give a damn who it is. Get away from that. Because you could be sacrificed like that. And you can't be overlooking no shit. You can't. I don't care. It could be a damn mama. It could be your mama, your auntie, your uncle. It don't fucking matter. People be jealous of people. And it ain't got nothing to do with materialistic stuff. It's about what's in you, not what's on you. It's what's in you that people will be seeing and be envious of. The people be wanting your essence. It be your essence that they be wanting. And if they can't take it on and act like you and shit or whatever the fuck that be, then they'll do something dumb and let something happen to your ass. And if that's the way they roll, well, you don't need them in your life no way. Because you know you wouldn't do no weirdo shit like that. That got me mad. But let me cool down because it ain't like it's me personally, but I can feel that shit. I feels that. People who be having them old nice backhand compliments, all of those weirdo shit. That is not cool. Them people that you got to watch. Well, you don't know if they coming at you sideways or not. If somebody if they playing in your face or not. Are they sneaky or not? No, all that old shit. Especially when you know you don't move like that personally. It's no reason for nobody to do you like that if that ain't the way you be moving. Cut them off. Let them go do that old karmic bullshit with somebody else. Lesson learned. I get it, God. Yeah, I needed to cut their ass off and stop constantly having this good ass heart and giving people the benefit of the doubt. Because for whatever reason, they be thinking you don't see them, but you've been saw their ass. And then when you cut them off, you actually be doing them a favor. Because the longer you let somebody like that continuously play in your face, when you know that you're a good person and you're trying to walk upright in a divine way and do what's right, cutting them off is saving them because they're going to get a whole lot of motherfucking karma like that. Because what goes around comes around. And people like that, they wonder why life start fucking up for them and bad luck and all this old weirdo shit. That's because you kept fucking over a divine being who was walking in their right and path with God and was upright and did never do nothing to hurt you. But for whatever reason, you had it out for that person because you were so unhealed in your nature. Cut their ass off to save them some trouble. Do it. Otherwise, they're going to probably for the rest of their damn life, they have a bunch of bullshit they're going to be dealing with for fucking with you. Cut these kind of toxic people off. I can't believe they left that girl like that. And I was nervous for the two girls who so-called was helping her. Because I said, so they was giving her a ride. They gave her a ride. They all went back to the girl's house. And I'm like, are these girls fucking... what they about to do? You know what I mean? So just put her in a badass situation. And that's why you ain't supposed to get blackout drunk or tipsy like that when you don't even know what the fuck be going on. Just because Uber and shit and Lyft exist don't mean you get blackout drunk or get to where you don't know what the hell is going on, and whether your fake friends or not, whether they left you hanging and you in this place that's not your house, you in this lounge or whatever by yourself. You supposed to be aware of shit. Like, nah, that's too tipsy. That's too buzzed up if shit like that can happen to you and you just get left. So it ain't all her friends' fault. It's partially her responsibility too. Like, you got to be accountable for your own self as an adult person. But even more so than that, I just can't believe them girls who was her damn buddies left her like that. So I don't know if y'all be dealing with stuff like that, but y'all got people in your life that you feel is questionable. You don't really know exactly what their intentions are and stuff like that. If you got to question that shit and they not making it clear in their actions, fuck their words, their actions. How are they acting? And how do they make you feel in their presence? I mean, as far as how they be moving. If you be feeling weary and uncertain, that's somebody, if you got to feel like that, then cut them off. Because people who are straight up and got a good heart, good intentions, it wouldn't be a question. It's just apparent. You just know. Because there's just no question. So stop ignoring that stuff. Don't be ignoring no red flags. Stop gaslighting yourself in your head because you're looking at longevity and shit. That don't mean nothing. It's about what kind of spirit a person got up on them. If they're super unhealed and toxic, then that's a problem that they got to deal with. But that's somebody who would do something to hurt you. They don't have your best interests at heart. Period. I don't care what kind of fake support any of this shit. No, that's bullshit. Because a lot of times people are so in their darkness and unhealed state that they'll so-called want to have you in their company to jab and do little dumb shit to you because that's what makes them feel better, because they are so down and unhealed personally, and they don't know how to heal and elevate and evolve in their consciousness or whatever the hell that toxicity be. But that's not your problem, and you definitely not nobody's punching bag or no bullshit like that. So I just wanted to share that with y'all because that broke my heart for that girl. And I know somebody be going through that, or somebody is uncertain about who they got around them, who they can trust and who they can't. Well, until you can figure it out, cut all their asses out off and back up a little bit. Sometimes you be too up close on somebody where somebody can keep tricking you, because the mask they wearing, you can't quite decipher whether they legit or not because you're too close up on them. Back up off of their ass. And the truth, it'll start to reveal itself who they really are. Not the mask they wearing, them facade and all these old fake good doobie duties and deeds they be trying to do. No, you can see the person behind what you see in this 3D fucking meat suit in the facade. You can actually see a person when you back up off of them. Or if you can't see them because you're too far away from them and you ain't having interactions with them, at least it'll give you a chance to reflect on some of y'all encounters, and it'll expose you. It'll be revealed to you who they really are and what's really up. And whether that's somebody you should be dealing with. Because that's the worst shit in the world. Hell no. So protect yourself, audit your circle, and don't feel guilty about that shit. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that's responsible for your life and your well-being. And people will lie. People will lie. People wear masks. Half the time, people don't even know who the hell they are. So, of course, if they don't even know who they are, they can't even come and interact with you and be genuine and correct and loyal, because they ain't even genuine and authentic and loyal to their damn self. If they showing up and they fake and they wearing a mask and they can't even stomach being their authentic self and who they really are, well, how can they show up for you like that? And they don't even show up for themselves like that. So you got to look at that too. Because people can only meet you as deep as they've met their self. So if they fake, superficial, judgmental, all them old nasty words, if this is the way they talk about other people, believe me, they'll talk about you like that. Any of that. If they move funny with other people, it's only a matter of time before they'll move funny with you. So just be careful, be mindful, watch yourself, audit your circle. You deserve that. That's not selfish. That's called using discernment. And when your body feels funny and somebody's energy, I don't give a damn what they talking about. Pay attention to how you feeling when you around them. And don't second guess that, because that's how God talked to you. He talked to you through them funny feelings when you feel weird around somebody. Like you don't know. Somebody who's real and straight up, because they do, the way they move is consistently straight up and legitimate in a loyal fashion. It's never anything to make you feel like, okay, I got to question this person. I think they might be, I think it might be a pickpocket. I think they might be a scam artist. I think they might be a person who steal. Oh, whatever the hell it is, you would never have to even question that, because you just could see it consistently with how they move. So just don't ignore shit, okay, y'all? I love y'all, and I don't know, that just stuck in my head out of everything that I went through tonight. Each and every encounter, each and every conversation, that was the one thing that stuck out to me. And I know that just didn't happen by just by chance, and that's sticking in my mind like that. So just be careful and be mindful. And it ain't about getting your lick back either. So don't be worried about getting your lick back if you have been through some old betrayal or weirdo shit. Because what it say, vengeance is mine. Hey, what people put out come back. That shit is true. It's true. So you ain't got to worry about all that. And just give it to God. But you have to still be, listen to him when he be telling you to move and distance yourself from people and stop ignoring that shit. Because he be trying to protect you. He ain't trying to be mean and make you be isolated or any of that. He's actually trying to protect you from something, because he sees something you don't see. He hear conversations that them people and people like that have when you're not around that you don't even hear. He knows something about that person that you don't know. And they keep maybe fooling you a little bit, or they keep trying to gaslight you and confuse you to make you think that they decent and they not, or that they not sneaky when they really are. They be trying to pull a wool over your eyes. But so he be seeing that. So sometimes he'll, if you have to, he'll make you have to distance yourself, even if that means you have to be a little more isolated and just separate from people for a little while until you can figure out who's who. That's fine. Versus being around some people who dishonest and disloyal and who would allow you to be put in a position where you can get harmed. That's bullshit. You don't need nobody like that around you. I don't care who it is. And you don't need nobody around you that's who is insulting you. None of that weirdo shit. Insulting you, them backhanded compliments, trying to undercut your self-confidence, trying to make you be unsteady footed and shit, and uncertain and not sure about what move you're making, because they constantly trying to interject bullshit in your mind, projection, all of that. No, if people around you ain't lifting you up and y'all ain't gassing each other up and trying to help each other grow, get them people from around you, because they projecting their unhealed perspective and shit on you. And they'll do something to harm you, I'm telling you, because that's exactly what happened to that girl. So I love y'all, and I just had to hop on here and let that out. Because I know how that is. You can literally look at someone and be like, no. You can gaslight your own self like, no, not them. They wouldn't do that. No. Get that shit out of here. If the writing is on the wall, when people show you who they are, believe them. Okay? Don't be ignoring that stuff. Don't be ignoring them red flags. And don't be ignoring your intuition, because that could save your life. And that's why it's important to get by yourself with your thoughts, so you can get the clarity you need to just about any and everybody that's around you in your close vicinity. No, get away so you can think for yourself. Get to the point where you can think for yourself, because people will fucking trick you and keep tricking you. And the more you're around that toxicity, get close like that, you can't even clear the cobwebs off your mind to even get the clear perspective you need about anybody, because your thoughts and shit be combined and clouded with their old unhealed perspectives and stuff. That shit get mixed in your consciousness, and you be thinking they toxicity and their thoughts is your thoughts. Hell no. Get by yourself. Get by yourself, because that's how you can get the clarity you need. You can get the clarity that you need. You don't need nobody giving you no advice about shit. Not any of that. Ugh. It just makes me sick to my stomach. So I love y'all, and I just had to just drop in. First of all, just to show up, because I hadn't been on here for a couple days. I mean, I did just get finished driving, but I said this is a perfect time, because that's a bunch of bullshit. And them girls was her friends, her college buddies for years, for a few years now. And they left her like that. But that girl, I got a funny feeling she had been having weird feelings, little subtle weird feelings and shit going where she wasn't for sure. And actually, even in her tipsy state, when she got out the car, she was like, yeah, those girls, for whatever reason, they think I'm rich or some shit. Some assumption they was making about her that she had ended up kind of uttering when she was getting out the car, kind of sharing with the two ladies who was taking her just to be somewhere safe in the meantime, while she was, I guess, gonna try to hunt down her phone and whatever, so she can then pay for an Uber eventually to go to wherever she from, the college, go back to her dorm or whatever the hell it was. But she was like, yeah, they think I'm rich or something. See, I mean, so, and even though, I mean, obviously she ain't rich. She might do come from some weird, slightly well-to-do background. I don't really care, don't know. But for her to bring that up, then that means she had been getting little pings that them girls was jealous of her for one reason or another, for whatever idea or perspective they had about her and her life, or her family, or her history, or whatever kind of lifestyle she might have had and before she come to college, whatever this shit is. Them girls was jealous of her and probably was looking forward to maybe some weirdo shit happening to her and harming her, messing up her future and her destiny, or traumatizing her so bad where her whole life go to shit. Dark people be wishing weird shit on you, man. So just be careful. Be careful. And this can come through anybody. Like darkness can attach to anybody. And a lot of times it'll attach to people close to you, that's right up on you, that is a relative or a best friend. It'll do that because it'll be trying to trick you. It'll be trying to trick you by attaching to somebody that's close to your ass, because you typically will be dismissive to behavior that's coming through a parent, for example, or behavior that's coming through a grandma or an uncle or fucking a kid, even, for that example. If somebody vibrating low as hell like that, they a perfect vessel for dark entities and energetic attachments to go and infiltrate and pollute their psychology, so that they can start moving weird as hell towards you and try to sabotage you or sacrifice you or put you in positions where you be harmed. Although that's not really their nature at the core, but something be running them and their mentality and how they be dealing with you. Something be hooked onto them. That's what they mean by entity attachments. When people be moving in darkness that you know really shouldn't be moving like that towards you, because they are in close relationship to you or some shit like that, or a college mates for years, that's something has polluted their psychology. Something has happened to them to make them be a vessel where darkness can pollute and infiltrate them like that. Their psychology, where they can start fucking with you. They're a vessel for darkness. And that's why it's so important to do your healing work. Because the more you wait and don't heal and shit, the more you be a vessel in an entity, a vessel for an entity, something to infiltrate and pollute your psychology in the way you move and have you be malice and dark and shit. And that's the whole problem. So that shit ain't no waste of time. The more you linger in darkness and resentment and hatred and unforgiveness and all this old dark stuff like that, from stuff that you done went through in the past, and not really taking it and trying to zoom out and see, well, what was that supposed to teach me so I can evolve up out of this bitterness and let this poison go from this experience. When you dwell and hold on to that shit, can't forgive the person that hurt you, cheated on you, betrayed, whatever this weirdo shit is, the longer you hold on to it and stay in that unhealed, wounded victim state, you are a vessel for darkness, dark energetic attachments to get up on you and start having you moving, and you become the monster like what hurt you. When you don't heal and resolve weirdo stuff that you go through in the past. And then that's what happens when you sometimes come into somebody who's more benevolent, in good spirits, trying to walk in their upright divine right, and then you will hurt somebody that's like that. So then the repercussions for that is huge, man. And that's why you just got to be careful, just period. Because what they say, sometimes you be looking at somebody superficially and be trying to judge a book by its cover, but sometimes you be entertaining the earth angel. You be dealing with people who might not look like it at the moment, but they be somebody who is a divine being that's down here on some kind of divine ass mission for God, and then you do something bogus as fuck to that person. Hell yeah, the repercussions for that is huge. So that's why you got to be careful and heal, so you won't be doing weirdo stuff and be doing something and hurting somebody that's actually sent here on a mission by God, that's walking on the chosen path. That's a big deal. That's a big deal, and I don't wish it on nobody. Because the fucking karmic repercussions for that is serious, man. That's why I say that so much. Like, try to heal and reconcile your past, so you won't be unintentionally doing malice shit to people and cynic stuff to people, and don't be knowing you smug and acting like an asshole and a dick to somebody that's actually chosen. And the test all the time was for you. It wasn't about them coming in your life and so-called maybe needing a favor or any of that. No, the test was for you to see how you was going to treat somebody when you didn't know that they here on an assignment, and God put them in your life, and y'all cross paths for this reason right here, to see how you would treat them. So be careful, audit your circle, stop ignoring red flags. When people make you feel funny and when you're in a company, go with that, cut them off, distance yourself. You don't owe nobody shit, man, but you and your peace. You deserve that. So I'm gonna go before I get real upset, because that be pissing me off. But I love y'all, and maybe I'll come back later on today. Who knows? I don't know. But I had to get that out. Okay? Be careful. Because people are evil. People are evil and unhealed. Just know it. You know how you feel. Don't ignore that shit, man. I love y'all. Bye. I can't believe that. How good is this damn thing? Eagle land?